Once trapped in a never-ending cycle of financial despair, living paycheck to paycheck and drowning in scarcity, I completely transformed my reality within just 30 days. I went from struggling to earn ends meet to generating $10,000 monthly. But that was only the beginning. By the age of 27, I became a millionaire, and before turning 30, I had joined the ranks of the multimillionaires. How did this transformation happen? In this article, I will walk you through the exact steps I took to revolutionize my financial situation and, more importantly, show you how you can achieve the same. The first monumental shift came from a complete overhaul of my mindset about money. It happened during a live seminar with Bob Proctor, when something inside me clicked. He posed a simple yet profoundly impactful question. Why can't you turn your annual income into your monthly income? At first, I thought it was impossible. Sure, easy for him to say. He's already wealthy, I scoffed. But as I listened further, every word he spoke dismantled my limiting beliefs. Bob explained that the main reason most people never achieve financial freedom is that they focus too much on money itself, rather than on solving problems. He introduced the concept of the right of compensation. Your income is determined by three key factors: how needed your offering is, your ability to perform well, and how difficult you are to replace. This revelation struck me like an alarm clock. I realized I'd been viewing money all wrong. I believed it was scarce, hard to obtain, and perpetually out of reach. The truth is, money is merely a tool, piece of paper whose value diminishes over time due to inflation. Money isn't the ultimate goal. What truly matters is the service you provide. The critical insight was understanding how to solve people's problems in meaningful and impactful ways. That's when it hit me. I wasn't effectively solving anyone's problems. I wasn't offering enough value because I was stuck in a mental prison of scarcity. Then I asked myself a life-changing question. What problems can I solve? I knew I had skills. I could write books, give speeches, create YouTube videos, consult businesses, or even host workshops. But I wasn't doing nearly enough. I wasn't promoting myself or showcasing what I could offer. I was waiting for others to recognize my talent, but the truth was I simply wasn't visible enough for them to see my potential. I decided to change that. I committed to creating as much value as possible in the next 30 days. I started posting daily videos on YouTube, reached out to potential clients with solutions, and stopped obsessing over money. Instead, I focused solely on delivering value. I worked harder, and more importantly, smarter. I didn't wait for opportunities. I actively created them. The results were extraordinary. This relentless focus on providing value and service led me to my first major financial milestone. It wasn't luck. It was the direct outcome of a profound shift in mindset and tireless effort to deliver value. This transformation ignited my path to financial success, and I want you to know that you can achieve the same. You don't need to have everything figured out from the start. Just begin to see money differently. Stop chasing it directly. Instead, concentrate on solving problems and creating value. When you do that, money flows naturally. Your financial world will transform in ways you never imagined possible. If you're ready to embark on your own transformation, start today. The tools are available to you. It's all about how you use them. Reprogram your mindset, focus on solving problems, and watch your financial reality shift. You hold the power to make it happen. Oh, the key: service and value. Here's a simple truth. Money is a byproduct of value. By dedicating myself to constant improvement and serving my clients meaningfully, money began to flow naturally. I wasn't obsessed with the end result. Instead, I embraced the process. Suddenly, referrals poured in. My videos went viral. Publishers contacted me to translate my books, and opportunities I never dreamed of presented themselves. It wasn't about chasing money. It was about improving and solving others' problems. It's easy to fall into the trap of focusing on what we lack, but the most successful people don't think that way. They focus on what they can give, how they can improve, and how they can maximize their impact. Here's the blueprint to replicate their success. 1. Shift your mindset. Stop seeing money as the ultimate goal. Focus on service. 2. Increase your value. Sharpen your skills and deliver exceptional solutions. 3. From environmental catastrophes to global pandemics and alarming moral decay, the planet cries out for redemption. Yet, amidst this storm, Mary remains an unwavering beacon. She reminds us of the importance of deep conversion, sincere prayer, and renewed faith in her Son, Jesus Christ. But now, as she prepares to depart, her message is clear and resolute, one no believer can afford to ignore. Her immutable love comes with an unyielding urgency. Time is running out. As we move toward these final days, a great transformation will begin to unfold. The earth will quake under devastating natural forces. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and wildfires will ravage entire regions, while the skies darken with apocalyptic signs. But the true storm won't be physical destruction. It will be the battle raging in the human heart. From environmental catastrophes to global pandemics and alarming moral decay, the planet cries out for redemption. Yet amidst this storm, Mary remains an unwavering beacon. She reminds us of the importance of deep conversion, sincere prayer, and renewed faith in her Son, Jesus Christ. But now, as she prepares to depart, her message is clear and resolute, one no believer can afford to ignore. Her immutable love comes with an unyielding urgency. Time is running out. As we move toward these final days, a great transformation will begin to unfold. The earth will quake under devastating natural forces. Volcanic eruptions, earthquakes, and wildfires will ravage entire regions, while the skies darken with apocalyptic signs. But the true storm won't be physical destruction. It will be the battle raging in the human heart. Evil, subtle, and deceptive, seeks to corrupt the divine, pulling many away from the path of righteousness. The Virgin warns that some have already chosen to align with destructive forces seeking to dismantle God's creation. Yet, despite this bleak horizon, Mary's love remains steadfast. She calls us to become her apostles, bearers of light amid the clash between darkness and clarity. Prayer becomes our most powerful shield, a sacred bond with the divine when all seems lost. It is through prayer that we find the strength to resist temptation, remain faithful, and guide others back to God's path. The message of Our Lady of Medjugorje is not meant to instill fear, but to inspire hope and action. It is a call to live our faith more intensely, embrace prayer and penance, and become instruments of peace and love in a world desperate for both. In these decisive moments, we must cling to Christ's teachings and the intercession of the Virgin Mary, knowing that, in the end, God's love will prevail over all things. This is not the end, but a new beginning for those who remain faithful. Though the world may sink into chaos, we are not alone. The Virgin Mary, our Heavenly Mother, is with us. Her final message urges us to stand firm, be warriors of light, and fight the darkness with the certainty that divine victory is already assured. There's a fascinating truth that many people have yet to grasp. Everything we desire already exists. We simply need to align ourselves with it. It's astonishing how so many dismiss the very science that explains our desires as pre-existing energies. Millions remain trapped in limiting beliefs, conditioned to see themselves as insignificant beings. Yet, consider this simple but powerful truth. What you want already exists. It's not just a feel-good mantra. It's backed by science, which has proven that everything in the universe, known or unknown, is energy. From your dreams to your aspirations, it's all energy. And according to science, Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It only transforms. This means that everything you desire, your dream car, financial prosperity, the ideal job, your perfect partner, already exists as energy somewhere in the vast universe. So the inevitable question arises, where is it? If everything is energy and energy never disappears, where does the energy of our desires reside? This is where your spiritual being comes into play. You are not merely a physical body. You are a spiritual being experiencing human life. The energy of your desires exists on a higher plane at a more elevated frequency. These desires are not out of reach. They already exist, though in a different state of being. You cannot create your desires because they are already created. Manifesting them simply involves raising your consciousness to align with that higher state, much like science transforms water from gas to liquid to solid. Your thoughts are energy, and your consciousness is how that energy manifests. So every time you manifest, all you're doing is transferring the energy of a dream or an imaginative realm into your tangible reality. It's incredibly inspiring to realize that you're not trying to create something that doesn't exist. You're connecting to something that already is. This means that everything you desire already has your name on it. What you actively yearn for is seeking you as much as you're seeking it. And here's the beauty. Your desires are already on their way to you. They're simply waiting for you to tune into the right frequency so they can enter your life. What you want isn't just a possibility, it's a certainty. So engrave this into your mind. What I desire already exists. Accept the truth that the universe always responds to your vibration. It's not about begging for something you lack. It's about aligning with the energy that already exists, waiting for you to claim it. Have you noticed how much negativity surrounds us? Whether on your phone, television, or in the news, it seems the world is saturated with bad news. Stories about what we can't do, how dire the planet's situation is, or the insurmountable challenges we face. It's almost as if there's a constant stream of negative energy bombarding us at every turn. From the moment we're born, we're like sponges, absorbing everything around us. Science has shown that babies and young children have brainwaves similar to a hypnotic state. During those early years, we absorb beliefs, ideas, and attitudes from the world without even realizing it. By the time we reach adolescence, we've already absorbed an overwhelming amount of negativity. The news, the people around us, authority figures, all constantly talk about problems, failures, and struggles, shaping our worldview. By age 18, most of our thought patterns and beliefs are deeply ingrained. That's why people often say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But here's the good news. You can change your brain. This remarkable phenomenon is called neuroplasticity, and it means your brain can literally rewire itself. You have the power to break free from old patterns and create new, empowering ones. We're not doomed to live in a world of negativity. Yes, the world may be filled with stress, drama, and challenges, but we're not condemned to stay stuck in that reality. You have free will. Your soul chose to incarnate in this environment for a reason. And that reason is to awaken to the truth of who you really are. Human consciousness can become addicted to negativity. But once we become aware of it, we can step back and start creating a reality aligned with our true nature. Here's the key. Everything is energy, and you, as a divine being, are part of that energy. You are not only created in the image and likeness of God, you are an extension of divine energy. When you understand this, you begin to realize that you deserve everything you desire. The universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, wants you to live a life of abundance and fulfillment. It wants you to experience joy, success, and love. But here's the challenge. You must flip the switch in your mind. Stop identifying with negativity and start embracing your worth. Your past mistakes, old beliefs, and supposed shortcomings don't define you. You deserve everything you desire in life, and you can achieve it. Today, I invite you to declare, I deserve what I desire. Start believing in your true power. You are a divine being, a powerful creator, and your potential is limitless. It's time to wake up from the collective hypnosis that makes us believe we're limited beings. You're capable of so much more. Believe in your power and take action to reprogram your mind. You're not trapped. You can create the life of your dreams. Daily commitment, 30 days to transform. For the next 30 days, fully commit to developing new skills and habits. Work with the intention of better serving your boss, clients, or those around you. Focus on improving in key areas like marketing, communication, and the impact you generate. Don't seek immediate results. It's about committing to grow day by day. Write your financial goal on a card. Be specific. For example, I wrote, I earn $10,000 a month. Place it where you can see it every day. Each morning, read it aloud to activate those neurons and shift your focus away from scarcity thinking. Rethink the concept of money. It's not an end in itself, but a reward for the value you provide. When you focus on creating value and improving others' lives, wealth naturally follows as a byproduct. Consistency is key. The biggest mistake people make is giving up too soon. Money doesn't appear overnight, but if you persevere, keep improving, and prioritize helping others, it will come. I started earning $10,000 monthly, then increased to $15,000, then $20,000, and before I knew it, I became a multimillionaire. Now clear your mind. Unlock your potential. It's crucial to leave behind old, limiting mindsets. But like that faucet, we can unclog our minds and remove those obstacles. My free hypnosis can help you do just that. It only takes 5 minutes a day to start transforming your subconscious. Trust me, you'll be amazed at the results. Discover your inner genius. You might think, I'm not sure I can add value. What do I have to offer? Let me tell you this. Every person has a genius within them. Repeat this affirmation daily. I am a genius, and I apply my wisdom. Write it down, speak it aloud, and repeat it. But like that faucet, we can unclog our minds and remove those obstacles. My free hypnosis can help you do just that. It only takes 5 minutes a day to start transforming your subconscious. Trust me, you'll be amazed at the results. Discover your inner genius. You might think, I'm not sure I can add value. What do I have to offer? Let me tell you this. Every person has a genius within them. Repeat this affirmation daily. I am a genius, and I apply my wisdom. Write it down, speak it aloud, and repeat it. When I first heard this from John DeMartini, I was sitting on my couch, feeling sorry for myself. I didn't believe it, but as I kept repeating it, I began discovering talents I didn't even know I had. Suddenly, I achieved things I never thought possible. You are far more capable than you imagine. Here's a challenge. Conduct a mental experiment for 30 days. Write down your financial goal for the next month and use daily hypnosis to align your mind with success. Don't focus on the lack of money. Visualize the success you're attracting. The more you connect with that frequency, the more opportunities and abundance will flow into your life. I'm excited to see what you'll accomplish in the next 30 days. Take advantage of this and let me know how it goes. Try this approach and discover that your subconscious holds the key to transforming your life.